Picked up a 6-pack of coneflowers, different colors. I'm getting ready to go to the wildflower garden and see where to tuck them in. This is the wildflower garden. It is pretty wild. This is the newest corner. And I've been trying to rebalance it. So I wasn't sure if this was a red coneflower or a purple one. So what I'm seeing now is that it's purple. And it's just immature. That's why it's so short. So it will get tall. Coneflowers will get tall. So here we got purple. Purple. And then tucked in here we have some red. So I think when the red matures, it should get taller. That's what I read. And I also added yellow in here on the other side. And I put it back further because it's going to get taller as it matures. I believe I had 2 red ones in here. I'm only seeing one. Purple mature coneflower, and I bought a yellow one a while back. And it's short, but I tucked it into the back because it's going to get tall. And these are so tall, they're just flopping down. So I don't know, is that a black-eyed Susan? Or coneflower? Gonna have to use my Google phone. Hold while I do that. So these are black-eyed Susans. They're tall and they're flipping over. There's some poppies in here. I have California poppies that I winter sowed. That I unburied last time I was in here trying to balance things. This is one. California poppy. So there's California poppies right here. And they were buried. You can see them back here. So yeah, I suppose I'm just going to keep pulling some of these things out and rebalancing and weeding before I tuck them in. I finished the reset. So now I just have to wait for it to grow in. My Shastas were here in this bare spot. I lost Shastas this year. So I've been sticking little pieces. Now they're just nubs because I had to cut them back. I had this one in a hanging basket, and I have too many hanging baskets and nowhere to put them, so it's in the ground. I've had it in the ground before as a creeper, and it was beautiful. I loved it, so it just has to grow in. I was talking about putting my yellow coneflowers back further because they'll get tall. While working on this and looking at all my Echinacea, it takes 3 years, and it's not worth having them tucked in the back. That's the problem in the first place, why I have to keep resetting everything. So I reset it again, more forward. So that is 3 years and older, the really tall ones. And then I just moved a purple one that's 2 years old. This one. See the height difference? And then the first year, I just put it in, the new ones. So I'll probably have to keep resetting this garden as time goes on. Every year, something's not going to be right. That's okay. So this was a wildflower garden. and I have a cottage style garden in my head. So it's no longer really wildflowers, it's turning into a cottage garden. And I do have a picture of it when I started it. It was just, we burnt some stuff here and it left this big bare spot, and we threw wildflower seeds on it. So that's the picture I'm going to show you. We had to stake this big tall hollyhock away from the windmill. It was getting all hung up in there and keeping it from moving. So this Echinacea is two years in the ground, 3 years in the ground, and then you can see 4 or 5 before it reaches total maturity. Then the new Echinaceas, first year. I pulled the red ones forward for the same reason. It's, you know, that's the problem every year. It's not as tall as it's gonna be, and it bugs me. It's tucked in there and you can't even see it. Planted, I believe, 3 hollyhocks in there last year. I only have 1. I'm going to keep seeding them in the middle though, because I really like them. I love this poppy, but I don't love it in front of the vegetable garden. So next year they'll go in the cottage garden.